Hello everyone and welcome to The Break Run. My name is Kevin.
And my name's Frank. And today we're going to be breaking down, analyzing, and reviewing the new show that just opened up at Disney's Animal Kingdom, Rivers of Light.
So recently, Rivers of Light finally made its debut to the general public. Rivers of Light is a fantastic nighttime spectacular to end the day at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
Fully solidifying it as a full day park.
Yes.
Making the guest experience last from the moment you walk in the park all the way now into the evening hours.
Correct.
So overall, both of us had the chance to experience this brand new show. What are your thoughts on it, Frank?
Fantastic. I absolutely loved it. It was a fantastic show. They really blew it away. I think it's exactly what this park needed. You have a perfect well-rounded park, because before there's no reason to stay at Animal Kingdom till the end. It was just like a morning park, like the morning park. So you go there, do a few rides, and you just leave, like the Hollywood Studios. But now you can spend the full day there, especially with Pandora opening up pretty soon. So I think with this, it just makes Animal Kingdom, it really well defines it well.
Yeah, and I think, if you take a look at the show itself, basically you're using different computerized floats to do water projections and lasers and all this kind of stuff to make almost like a mini world of color per se.
Yeah.
But the message in the entire show is about education, conservation, and nature in itself.
Yes.
And I think that overall the message of the show really fits Animal Kingdom well.
Absolutely.
And I think it brings a well-rounded, like you said, nice message at the end of the day. I feel like I actually learned something, but not in a boring way.
Yeah, it puts like a nice little bow on Animal Kingdom at the end.
That's the best way to describe
it. And it's beautiful to look at.
Yes.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And what this has done technology-wise, which they did have a lot of delays, which kind of set them back a little bit on it,
right.
But it was worth it, I think. I think it was worth it because they really perfected it. And as you brought up World of Color, people shouldn't compare it too much to World of Color. It's kind of like the East Coast World of Color. World of Color I thought was still a little better, but still, it fits Animal Kingdom perfectly.
I agree. And I think my favorite part, if we're just getting into specifics here, my favorite part about the show is when you have the different lotus blossoms, each can project its own water screen.
Yeah.
And then you can see animals jumping from lotus blossom to lotus blossom. And I think that to me was the coolest part of the technology used in the show.
So we just established that it's a really good show. Now, what do you think the popularity for the general public will be, and how long will this popularity last?
Well, we're seeing huge popularity levels already.
Oh yeah.
We've seen it go from one show a night to now 2 shows a night daily.
Yeah.
So we're seeing that, you and I were talking before this, a lot of people are waiting before the show for hours and hours and hours on end just to get a seat. So I think that at least initially, it's going to continue to be very successful.
Yeah.
With Pandora opening next month, with so many things going on in that park, I can't see the success dwindling any in the near future. So I think that overall it'll be a very nice, long-lasting show.
Yeah.
I think it could be, about Wish's length, last about 15 years, and then we'll see a new show come in with new technology.
Yeah. Now, you kind of said something, but what was one of my criticisms is that they have a few shows in light. People had to get there so early. I thought, because it's a really short show, it was only 15 minutes. I was really underwhelmed. I was like, that's it? But you had to get there so early for the show. I had to get there an hour early to watch the show.
Right.
And then I'm sitting there an hour for a 15-minute show. So I feel like the payoff with the length it could have been longer. But again, it was so good that I stayed to see an hour and a half later to watch it again.
Well, this is the first nighttime spectacular that's really catered to FastPass Plus.
Yeah.
Every other nighttime show at Disney World has been built prior to FastPass Plus.
Yeah.
And back then, there was no FastPass for a fireworks show.
Yeah.
Or a nighttime show. So, you have there's 2 bleachers at Rivers of Light, and you have one bleacher that's solely FastPass, and you have one bleacher side that is solely standby. So, in terms of waiting, they have to do the 2 shows, because if you have one small bleacher that's only designated as standby, there's no way you're going to pump through the guests that don't have FastPass for it. So I think overall, it's really encouraging guests to, hey, make advance, make your fast passes. And ultimately, that's the whole strategy, what it appears like, of Walt Disney World. So it seems like the operation of this is following in line with what their corporate strategy is at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. So final thoughts, we both really love it, and there are a few minor criticisms like how small the theater is, how early you have to get there, the show not being that long, but I think overall it's worth it, and it's perfect for Animal Kingdom, and it just gets the guests even more excited for Pandora opening soon. I think with Rivers of Light, it's gonna be like Animal Kingdom's gonna be transformed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole new park.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole new experience, and it's what they needed. I'm really excited and proud of it.
I think there's a lot of bright things on the horizon for Animal Kingdom, and
Yeah.
I'm super excited to see this wave ride into the future. So let us know what you guys think. Do you guys like Rivers of Light, and do you think it was a great addition for Disney's Animal Kingdom? If so, let us know in the comments below.
As always, thank you so much for watching our videos. Please hit thumbs up, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube for more upcoming theme park videos.
Thanks so much for making us a part of your day. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Have a wild day. Have a wild day!